Hi guys.
Welcome to Weekend with Ernie.
Welcome to Weekend with Ernie. We are going to show off a new toy that Ernie has today. So we were approached by a company called BougeRV. They have a flexible solar panel.
It's the CIGS 100-watt flexible.
So we are going to talk about the solar panel and why this is so cool, and particularly why it's really useful for Ernie and other Teardrop campers. And actually, if you just have a small camper in general, this is going to be great for you. So what's one of the biggest benefits about it, Casey?
It's flexible.
It's flexible.
It's also not 50 pounds.
Check this out. It just bends right across.
Yep, we mounted it last weekend.
What, it just has sticky on the back of it, right?
Yeah, it has sticky tape in like a rectangular shape, so it just goes along the edges and along the edges here, and you can just slap it on.
And we mounted it while we were camping, so that's how easy it is. It took us no tools, no anything, just remove the backing to the tape and press it right on. Good to go. A couple of wire adapters here and we're hooked straight into Ernie. So yeah, let us tell you about our experience with it so far. So the first day we pulled it out, we were in West Magnolia Trailhead outside of Nederland, and it was a beautiful sunny day like this. But we didn't have it mounted yet, so we wanted to at least compare it to the other 100-watt solar panel we have and the 200-watt solar panel we have.
And those are both briefcase style.
Both briefcase style. I think one of the benefits of doing that too is we actually got a really good test, because then we could lay this one flat. Oh, I gotta show you how big it is. So it's not just right here, it goes all the way up and over the camper. So it's quite long, and flexibility means we get solar very frequently, sun very frequently. But the good thing about testing it the other weekend is we got to lay it flat, which means we got to lay it at the exact same angle as the briefcase, and we could do a direct comparison that way. And what did we find?
This one was taking in more sun. How do you say that?
It was producing more power, basically.
Yeah, thanks.
It was outputting to the battery better than our 100-watt was.
Yeah.
Obviously not as good as the 200, but you double this one and it had more than the 200 did. So they pitch it as being a better, more efficient solar panel, and I think we can confirm that that's the case. The other big benefit, like when it arrives in a box that's, I don't know, you wouldn't think it's a solar panel. It's super small. The thing weighs just a couple pounds.
4 pounds total.
4 pounds?
Yeah.
It was wrapped up inside of itself, actually. Again, it's flexible and can do that. And because it's flexible too, it doesn't break. There's no crystalline panel for it to break on. So if it gets hit by a rock, you might get a little chip in there, but you're not breaking the solar panel. So that's super cool. We've driven like 200 miles so far with this.
Yeah, probably.
It didn't fly off.
Yeah.
Nothing came loose.
We have the
wires are just kind of zip tied together. Everything looks great so far. So the second weekend we camped with it, that's when we mounted it. We had high wind warnings to the point of saying
severe wind warnings.
To the point of saying like risk to life.
Yeah, it basically said don't go outside, and there we were in the middle of the woods.
In the middle of the woods camping, trying to put up a solar panel. It actually did great. We did fine, but
it was super easy. Our awning almost flew away one time.
Oh yeah, it turned into a kite and almost lifted me off the ground. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. But the next morning the weather was a little bit better. We had the opportunity to mount it. Did a little bit of testing there too, which, you know, it was great. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get a heck of a lot of sun that weekend, so we couldn't do a lot of testing, but here we are.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Hi everybody.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to Weekend with Ernie.
Yeah. Location change.
Yeah, it kind of snowed too. So we were over at the lake, and right around when we were trying to finish stuff up, they came and needed to close the gate, so we had to evacuate. And then by the time we got back, we had a battery issue, and you know, so
here we are.
In our backyard.
In our backyard.
Oh. Anyway, so to kind of round things out with the BougeRV solar panel, I think overall I'm really excited for the options that it's going to bring us and the opportunity it's going to bring us. Having it mounted means there's always solar. You don't have to worry about getting something out and putting it out, which I think is a huge benefit.
Yeah, but to that point too, having it mounted means that it's only in one position all the time.
Right. So even like today, we've been checking. You know, it's bright and sunny. It's November sunshine, so it's not like the full-on bright sun you get in June or July.
Mm-hmm.
But because the camper is somewhat angled and the panel is mostly mounted flat on top, I only ever got like 38 watts out of it. So that's not even 40% of the total solar panel. So that's just kind of something to take into mind when you actually are permanently mounting something. No, I don't think that would change with any other type of solar panel. If you mount it in one direction, you will always lose the opportunity to go pick it up and turn it a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's no downside with that. The benefit is that we have a super low profile, lightweight, easy to install solar panel that was super simple to connect and hook up, which I think is about all we could ask for.
Yeah. Super. We've been super happy with it so far.
But overall, let's just kind of recap here. So 4 pounds, flexible, rolls up on itself. You cannot beat that. One of our earlier complaints was the fact that our briefcase ones weigh so darn much.
Yeah.
Crazy easy to install. I literally did it while we were camping. I just had to throw away some trash at the end of it.
Yep.
What else, Casey? Impact resistant, waterproof. The whole connections are all waterproof too. It's almost like there's not a lot to say because it was so straightforward. I think for people with a small camper, the big benefit to this is we can start to leave some of our briefcases at home because we're going to have something all the time. Even while driving. It's like going down the road, we're going to have solar now.
Yeah.
I think that's really fun.
Yeah, this is great. And we'll continue to kind of give updates on it too. As we get out more and we're able to utilize it more. But in the meantime, if you guys have any interest in one of these guys, remember they do have the 100-watt and the 200-watt flexible solar panel.
I also looked this up too. They have them in a little bit of different configurations. They have them in a wider version, so they're a little bit shorter but wider, so kind of more like the traditional rectangle. We got the long strip one.
Yeah, which was awesome. But if you guys have any interest, there'll be quite a few coupon codes below, actually, not only for their solar panels, but for some of their other products as well. So take a look at that. Some of them are date specific, so I'll make sure to list that next to the link too.
In fact, there's a Black Friday one too.
Yeah, there's a Black Friday one. So take a look at those. Peruse their website.
But kind of looking more into the company too, I think it's super cool. Like this company.
Plus, the name is totally awesome.
BougeRV. Yeah, isn't it?
You love it. You're a bougie kid, huh?
I think they're. I can't remember exactly what their company motto is, but it's committed to sustainable power production for off-road living, which is just kind of a small niche market that is so clearly needed.
Yeah.
And there's some players.
That market's getting bigger and bigger too, especially with the pandemic and van life and all of this.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, we're just rambling at this point. We're super excited about it, if you can't tell.
We wanted something mounted to Ernie for a long time.
Yeah.
Now we have it. Thank you so much, BougeRV.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us the opportunity to talk about this and share our experience with it.
Yeah. We still don't feel cool enough even to give our opinion on anything. So.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, that was too close to the fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The metal. So we really appreciate you guys reaching out to us and having faith in our video making abilities.
Yeah. We got a lot of content right now. We need to get some of it published. So.
Yeah, we need to get some of it out there. We're learning the struggles of having this hobby that takes a lot of time, and not just the camping. The camping is one thing, but the video editing and all that sort of thing takes hours and hours and hours to get a video out. And this one, she doesn't let that happen yet, or ever. She'll never let it happen yet. So, anyway, thanks guys for watching. We hope that if you try these, you'll like them too. But feel free to put any questions you have in the comments. Super happy to answer those too.
Yep. And as always, get outside with your babes.
Yeah.
Even if it's in your backyard.
Yeah. Cheers,
Bye,
guys.